Hi, this is Deb Wise at the Timing Food Studio, and I'm going to show you how to brown sugar without burning it. I don't know if you've ever tried this before, but sugar can just get away from you, and all of a sudden you just have this black, tarry mess in your pan. So the key to doing this is patience. Be patient and get your pan nice and warm. You can just feel the heat on it. And you're going to do the sugar, you're going to caramelize it, brown it, just a little layer at a time. One layer in the pan, even it up, and then you just wait. You can see it starting to melt around the edges. And what you want to do is just keep the pan a little bit in motion so that the sugar doesn't stay in one spot for too long and get overly brown. And then we're just going to add another, once this gets completely melted and gets just a little bit golden brown, we're going to add another layer of sugar, let that melt, add another layer of sugar until you get a nice pan of caramelized sugar that you can use in the bottom of a flan. You can use it to make caramel sauce for ice cream. You could also pour it out onto an oiled surface like a piece of parchment paper that you put a little bit of oil on. Let it harden, and then break it up and use it for garnish on some fancy dessert that you want to impress your friends with. So you can see how the sugar is melted. You still have some granules in there, but some of it is starting to get a little golden brown. Once you get to that point, add another little layer of sugar. Keep swirling it around. And remember, low heat is the key. You don't want to let your heat get away from you. It will burn it and you'll just have a mess in your pan. Okay, now we've got the last little bit of sugar in our cup, in our measurement. This is actually a half a cup of sugar that I'm browning. And you see it on there. Keep that pan moving. So we've got a sheet pan, very important. Put your parchment paper on top and just put a little tiny glaze of canola oil on it. And then pour that sugar right down the center there. When you're finished making the sugar in your pan, some of it's going to stick to the pan and it's a little difficult to get out of there. So here's my next trick. Put about an inch of water in the pan. Bring it up to a boil and it'll just cook that sugar right off of it. Easy to clean. No mess, no fuss. Okay, so our lovely brown sugar has cooled. This is what we put on the sheet pan. And now we're ready to just start breaking it up. So pretty easy, just break this up into the size pieces that you want. How cool would it be to serve your guests a little flan and then have this sticking out of the top? They would just be so impressed. From the Timing Food Studios, this is Deb Wise. Thanks for watching.